They have got a new person in their medical department, which is a huge step in the right direction for the Detroit Lions. Because if you know anything about the Detroit Lions, they had injury troubles last year. Um, it was they were among the league leaders in um, games lost to injury, so that's a big deal. And obviously, you want your team to be playing at a high level, and you want them to be healthy. And what they did is they hired Brett Fisher from the he's the Arizona Cardinals physical therapist consultant. He worked with a lot of teams. He's one of the most respected people in the game, and this just shows that the Detroit Lions ownership, Sheila Hamp, and Rod Wood and Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, especially Sheila Hamp. I know she's a Ford, but there's been monikers about how the Fords don't want to win, but Sheila is putting her money where her mouth is. She went and got the best medical professional in the country who is a consultant for the Arizona Cardinals, but um, he works on a lot of players in the NFL, a lot of players. Um, Fisher is widely regarded as one of the top rehab specialists in the NFL and works with players from all teams at his Arizona-based practice, Fisher Institute Consulting, in the offseason. I mean, this just goes to show you that the Detroit Lions' commitment to win games, the commitment to stay healthy, it's refreshing because I don't think you've seen this. And obviously, if you're new, obviously if you're a Lions fan, you've been a Lions fan for a while, seeing the Detroit Lions take this necessary step that a lot of owners kind of overlook. A lot of owners, to be honest, they're not thinking about the health and safety of their players most times, and sometimes it gets swept under the rug. And maybe this was a Brad Holmes. Maybe he came up with Sheila was like, this would be a good idea if we did this, and that's the mark of a good organization. Is ideas presented to the person who is in charge of it and saying, I think this would be a good idea to bring him on board. And when you look at the Detroit Lions and the way that they had the injuries last year with DeAndre Swift, there was times where St. Brown was out, DJ Chark was out. They had back injuries all the time. Obviously, Vaitai, Anzarike. They had so many injuries. It was really incredible that they got above 500. Credit to Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes for building that roster. But if you're a Detroit Lions fan and you think about what this means in totality, number one, it means that your owner not only put her money where her mouth is, but she got the best of the best. She went out and got the best medical person for that team to help them win. They had